On to consumer news now and health news. Before you put those hamburgers on the grill this holiday weekend, we're putting beef to the test. You're paying record prices for beef, up 50 cents a pound from last year. Tonight, our consumer watchdog, Jenn Strathman, with our hidden camera investigation that found you may not always be getting what you pay for.
Sticker shock. It forced Rex Knoll to buy frozen burgers for his summer barbecues.
The price of the fresh was kind of expensive.
You're paying more, but our hidden camera investigation found the amount of fat listed on the label.
It says 85.15, and that's what it should be.
May not be what's on your table.
I never knew that.
We bought 15 packages of ground beef, lean, fat, and everything in between at Publix, Winn-Dixie, Whole Foods, Walmart, and the butcher shop in Stewart. We labeled, sealed, packed, and sent our blind samples to an Idaho lab
and some fat
for fat testing.
If you are setting aside extra money in your budget to purchase that leaner meat, you want to make sure that you're actually getting it.
Christy Hardcastle helps shoppers stretch their buck with her shopping blogs.
How much does price really drive consumer decisions?
Price is a major motivator.
At Whole Foods in Wellington, we paid $8.99 a pound for 90-10 meat. But our test showed it had 44% more fat than advertised, making it more like 86-14 meat, not the 90-10 we saw on the label.
It's definitely a concern because as a consumer, you want to make sure that you're actually getting what you're paying for.
At Whole Foods, 85-15 meat costs $1 more per pound than 80-20 meat. Yet our testing showed the more expensive 85-15 had the same amount of fat as the cheaper 80-20 meat. Whole Foods told us this is either an unfortunate oversight or an issue with testing. They grind the meat several times a day and test it in large batches. The grocer said there may be small variations when you test a smaller sample.
I thought Whole Foods would have been closer.
Sandy Livingston is a registered dietitian and licensed nutritionist.
They should be giving you a consistent product, but animals vary from animal to animal. Some are leaner, some are fatter, just like human beings.
The USDA allows fat to be 20% more, the state 30%. The state spot checks the accuracy of labels, but they only test 5 random samples each week statewide. State data shows in the last 2 years, 1 in 10 samples of meat had more fat than allowed.
I would like them to live up to what they're selling you, what they says on the package.
We even found packages of meat with less fat than advertised. The 75-25 meat from a Boynton Beach Publix was 54% leaner than advertised. And the 73-27 meat from a Jupiter Winn-Dixie was 30% better than advertised, leaving grillers like Rex to guess what they're really eating.
The USDA will begin spot checking the meat you buy at grocery stores in August, but haven't released the details in how this will work. On WPTV.com/watchdog, we have cooking tips from our dietitian to cut down the fat content. We have our test results, full statements from the stores, and results from state testing. I'm consumer watchdog Jenn Strathman, fighting for you.